It's my birthday. I'm 57. And it's raining on my birthday, and that's pretty cool because that lake over there was completely dry just a couple of years ago. I started praying over it, and now it's completely full. Prayer works. Some of you were asking about the time I woke up to see the gray, what I found out was a gray, crawling on my bed. So, I will tell you about that. I was living in Houston. I was pregnant with my second child, and he was about 6 months in my womb. My husband, first husband, who's the father of both my children, and I were living in a nice home that we had purchased near Friendswood, Texas. And at the time, I don't believe he was employed. He was let go from Star Song Records for some unknown reason, not long after we purchased the house, right before I had the baby. And I was working on my doctorate degree. Well, I had gone to bed early that night. I'd say it was about 10 o'clock, 10:30, maybe 11. And of course, Brian wasn't in bed. And the bed that I had at the time was a water bed that I helped build long before I got married. And it was full flotation. So you sit on it and you start rocking and rolling. And that plays an important part. I woke up about that time to feel something on my bed. And I looked down at the foot of my bed, and there was something I'd never seen before. And he was on his knees, leaning on his right hand and reaching out with me with only 4 fingers, leaning and reaching out for me. And his arms were really, really thin, and his fingers were long, and his head was bulging up at the top, and his eyes were shaped like almonds, and they were huge, and they were black, and he had 2 little slits for his nose and a little slit for his mouth, and his head was shapen as such, and it looked like he had on a bodysuit made of black of some sort, and it all looked like plasma, which was weird. You know, I don't even know what plasma looks like, but that's what I just thought of. Something sticky, and the clothes came all the way down to his wrists and covered his leg. I did not see his knee, his back of his legs or his feet. Directly behind him was a large window, much like this. Now, can you see me okay? I'm thinking that you can, because I saw him. Had a window right behind me, and a street light that was on not too far from there. It was always bright in my room. And then another window that went around that way, so it illuminated him very well. Scared me to death. I jumped, I'm on my back, I sit up, and I just know immediately he's come to steal my baby. I jump up and I run into the living room where my husband's watching night show, probably David Letterman, and told him what I had seen, and he yelled at me and he told me I was hallucinating, go back to bed. And that was the end of it. And I didn't think about it again because it was too disturbing. I had never seen anything like that ever in my life. Never. In fact, I did not see anything like that until much, much later. Much later. Then after that, I had fascinations, you know, not fascinations, but I had seen spacecraft. My brother had seen spacecraft. You know, in his bedroom in Vian, we grew up outside of Vian, Oklahoma, in a pretty nice house, pretty big. And my brother's bedroom was on the 2nd floor. It was about 30 by 30. I won't go into all the reasons why it was that big. But when they laid the slab, I could roller skate around the room, so it was pretty big. One night I woke up after my kids were little, maybe, 2 and 5 or something, but I woke up and they were in the room with me visiting my mom, and I saw this red light going around the room, and I just watched it. Years later, I told my brother what I had seen, and he said, "You saw it too?" My brother had seen little things too, and he's not well. Show you a picture. This is from a book I didn't write. Whoa, you're over there now. Whoa, you're over there now. Whoa, you're over there now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Let's see if we can. Whoa, whoa, stabilize this. Okay, over here is the book. Whoa, this is so unprofessional. See that thing right there? That thing right there? 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. No mouth, no nose, all muted. Something, well, I've seen something without a mouth. And strange eyes too, but that's another story. Very smooth, looked like it was in some sort of bodysuit. This is from the Alien Abduction Files, the most startling cases of human-alien contact ever reported. Kathleen Martin and Denise Stoner. That I bought. Alien Abduction Files. In Edinburgh, Texas. And that's what I saw on my bed. What do you do? Signing off.